We have all heard about investment scams, and I believe some of you may have encountered or was a victim of an investment scam yourself.
But how exactly does an investment scam work? And what can we do to avoid getting scammed?
So in this video, we will talk all we know about investment scams, coming up next.
So how does investment scam work? Investment scams are phony investment plans used by con artists to steal people's money.
Was all this legal? Absolutely not.
And the majority of these too good to be true investments frequently offer guaranteed and extremely high returns so that they can attract your attention and make you believe that you can make a fortune. Most of the time, they can be quite convincing, especially when these scammers work in groups. They can create a fake website, a professional-looking investment pamphlet, and even have an office just so that they can give you the impression that they are a legitimate investment firm. And what's worse is these scams can appear even more convincing if you have friends who have started making money from the same investments. However, this could just simply be their strategy to get more money from you.
For example, the common investment scam that many have heard are pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes are whereby the scammers will recruit you as their new member, and they will cheat you by charging you a high upfront membership fee. And they will also give you lots of products, which are usually low quality, just so that you would think that you are getting a value of what you pay. Then they will encourage you to recruit your friends to join in as well. And in return, they will give you a small cut from your friends' joining fee, while they enjoy a large percentage of it. Another popular investment scheme are Ponzi schemes.
What's a Ponzi scheme?
A Ponzi scheme is a fake investment scheme whereby the scammers promise a high rate of return with little risk to the investors.
Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
In normal scenarios, you will usually hear them say, it's a guaranteed investment with XXX% return in just XX days. But in reality, there is no such investment. Most of the time, they would use the money from the previous investor to pay the current investor in the form of interest, so that they can keep your capital and run away when the time is right.
Investment scam checklist. No matter how convincing these investments may seem, it is important to always be alert and sometimes do a little bit more research before jumping into it. We've compiled a list of signs to identify some of the investment scams out there. Number one would be high or guaranteed return with minimal risk. It is important to educate yourself before jumping into any investments. First, always consider what are the guaranteed investments available in the market. For me, usually what comes to my mind is fixed deposits. If you still do not know what fixed deposits are, you can check out our FD video over here. So fixed deposits returns are guaranteed by the bank, and the returns now ranges around 2% per year, which is actually quite low. Therefore, if there is an investment that can offer you double, triple, or even 10 times more than what fixed deposit can guarantee, then it might be something that you have to be careful. Now let's think about it logically. In order for the investment companies to provide you with a guaranteed return of 6%, they will need to earn an even higher return somewhere else with the capital that you have given them. And they must ensure that it is guaranteed with no less than 6%. Otherwise, it will be a loss or a cost to the company. And no companies or businesses out there would want a loss, or else it would be impossible for them to sustain. Number two would be pressure to buy now. There is actually no best time to invest. If an advisor forces you to make a decision now, then it may be an indication that this so-called advisor may be trying to cheat you before you can find out that it's a scam.
The key to making money in a situation like this is to position yourself now before the settlement. Because by the time you read about it in the Wall Street Journal, it's already too late.
So it's always a good practice to do some research first before you decide to invest, especially when it comes to something that you are unfamiliar with. The third one would be, sounds too good to be true? If it sounds too good to be true, it's most probably fake. If you hear someone offering you 100% guaranteed return, which is double of your capital in 6 months, then by common sense, you should know better that it is fake. Because imagine, if I had put in 10,000 ringgit, I could have 20,000 ringgit with no risk of loss in 6 months. If an investment like this do exist in the market, then who needs to work anymore, right?
So if you have gone through the whole checklist but still unsure whether that investment is legit, then check it with your local authorities. You can check whether the investment is legal with institutions like Securities Commission Malaysia or Bank Negara. And if you're looking to join a multi-level marketing company but worried that it may be a pyramid scheme, you can actually check whether that company is registered under DSAM, which is a government association in Malaysia that checks the validity of the MLM company. If you have any topics that you would like us to cover in our channel, feel free to comment them down below and we will see you next time. Bye!